bringing you another. Another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony, and reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. And they go to the intentional foul. So, Richard, one of the focuses of tonight's game was strength in the front court.
Yeah, these teams lean on their bigs heavily. Skill and size, it is always a tough combination, and that is no doubt.
Now, here's Maxey. It's George on the wing, and George with the stop.
When holding nothing back there, George gives the dunk his all.
Now here's Durant. Thompson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Offline with his 3. Outside, Maxey for 3. Rebound by Smith.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
To the middle. Out to the right wing. Houston moving it around. Down low. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Hey, look, sometimes you just got to let the big man work. Şengün doing it in style.
To the wing on the left. Here's Embiid. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
When it comes to handling business off the floor, Richard, there might be no one better at doing it than Kevin Durant.
Oh, he's definitely very active, spreading his money around over 40 ventures or so. KD clearly understands the importance of investing and how beneficial it can be long-term.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
And there's the drive. Off target at the rim. Pass to Oubre. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. We talked about Paul George and what his game plan was for keeping him in check. He said it's never going to be easy with him, but I told our guys I want constant communication. Talk when screens are coming, switch when we need to. We need to be highly active guarding him. Let's see how effective they are against him tonight. Back to you, Kevin.
And Allie, thanks so much. Oubre on the wing. Embiid the screen. Oubre with it. Now defended by Şengün. There's Embiid. Rebound by Smith. Rockets leading by 3. Thompson outside to the paint. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. Outside Durant. High post, Şengün. Houston needs to get a shot. Pass to Okogie. That 3 off the mark. The 76ers trailed by 3. Left side, Maxey. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Edgecombe.
A phenomenal defender. Durant's quickness and length really bothers shooters.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Shot clock at 6. Here's KD. Another miss by Houston. They've been hanging in there.
And a chance here to jump on top.
So Richard, from title contender to in the lottery. What went wrong for the Sixers last year?
Well, we could start at the top. Joel Embiid's health. He only played in 19 games. Then their young superstar Tyrese Maxey, he missed 30 games. And Paul George, he hyperextended his knee in the preseason and never looked comfortable all year. It was a nightmare year in Philly.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Stolen by Durant. Thompson with it. Now defended by Oubre. Out to the right wing. A minute 50 left to play in the first. Buries the long-range jumper.
The range KD possesses makes him a constant threat outside. The defense has to be all over him.
Back to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
We've got 1:18 left here in the first quarter. Here's Thompson. And Embiid with the block.
Love to see Embiid swatting down shots, taking advantage of his size and frame.
Frank, we know something every scout liked about B.J. Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go. Well, you want to talk about upside. B.J. Edgecombe has as much as anyone in this class, except for maybe the top pick, Cooper Flag.
Here's Shepard. Inside. Green. George with the steal. To the inside. It's stolen by Shepard. 3-on-3. Fires the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision and it paid off.
Here's Bona, and he banks in the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Shepard, and finished off by Shepard.
He is a really good athlete. Give Shepard a launching pad, and he will not turn it down. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. So at the end of one quarter of play. Still a close game. Rockets lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
12.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
5 on the clock. Outside Holiday. No good with the triple. 76ers trailing. McCain gets a wide open look. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. So it's the Rockets now. Holiday surveying the floor. And Holiday throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. Guys, back over to you.
You know, they've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. And it's the Rockets on the break. Here's Tate. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Houston.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals.
And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to Shepard. Back to Holiday. Shepard with the ball. For McCain, and it's Shepard missing. Here's Philadelphia. They trail by 1. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Connects from three-point range.
I guess that defense thought they could live with that, and he punished them for thinking so.
Pass to Tate. Now Shepard. Green, the screen. Fires from deep. And it's Shepard missing.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Back to Drummond. It's stolen by Eason. Here's Shepard. Offensive rebound. That one doesn't drop. Inside. Here's Drummond. Pass to Barlow. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really break with some nice penetration, too. And you've got 2 points. Here's Tate. To halt the run. Outside Holiday. Up again. Rebound by the 76ers. Drummond with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Here's Grimes. Eason grabs the board. Rockets trail by 4. Outside, Green. To the left side wing. 5 to shoot. Now Shepard. Another miss by Houston. And the 76ers with possession. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. And one of the imperatives, RJ, for the Rockets this season, improving on the offensive end.
Yeah, their scoring struggles hamstrung them in that first-round defeat to Golden State. To compete into June, they're going to need to be able to convert in those pressure moments.
Misses in close.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Here's McCain. To the middle. Rebound by Jeff Green. And so Holiday will bring it up for Houston. 7-point differential. The Rockets again can't hit. Down low. Here's Barlow. And that one is hammered home.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
To the paint. Ripped away. It's 2-on-1. And Grimes has it in the corner. To the middle. It's stolen by Eason. Pass to Holiday. 59 seconds left in the first half. Eason, the screen. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
In the corner, it's McCain.